So if you're looking for a good kick in the pants for when you need all that extra energy to grow all that delicious food, look no farther than Illex Guayusa. I've been growing this for a few years now, and I'll tell you what, it's one of the better tasting teas, and it gives you a good little power up, but yet it's smooth. You don't get that crash like you do if you're gulping, burnt water, coffee. I don't like coffee. And it's got more of it than just green tea or anything or any of the other Illex species. This has got a real good energy boost to it. Not only that, it's got an amazing antioxidant profile and possibly some other really awesome health benefits, which I won't get into here because, guys, only pharmaceuticals work. Don't forget that. There's no such thing as anything that comes from Mother Nature that is good for you. If this is on YouTube or you're watching that, see YouTube? I love Big Pharma. Anyway, this is all off of my own trees here, and I just let it air dry. I'll flatten this out a little better. It takes 2, 3, 4 days to dry till the leaves are nice and crunchy, and then just steep it in hot water. I don't ever use boiling water. Just get the water nice and hot, and either crush up the leaves in there or put it in a tea bag. And I don't drink it straight. I either make it nice and concentrated and add it to smoothies, or I use it in my kombucha tea mix. I cut it with green tea and whatnot for my kombucha. And yeah, definitely gives you a good wake up, but you don't crash at the end, which is really nice. And you can use the mature leaves like that. There's a big mature leaf. These guys here. But I like using the young tips too. I'll just use the entire tip like that. You see, just pinch it off. And I actually like the flavor on the young tips a little better. I don't know if they have any more, if it's more caffeine or anything, but I kind of like it. It's a little less green tasting than the bigger leaves when you use them. They're a little red, Just makes an awesome tea. But beautiful leaves. Look at that. A fairly rare plant, I've grown these for a few years now, and I think it's gotten a little more common here in the U.S. There's imported garbage, and honestly, who knows what that actually is. I'd always be worried about anything imported that's sold as a tea or anything like that, because, no offense, go to the store and you buy bay leaves, and I've seen them sold as bay leaves, and they're nothing but oak leaves. Just saying. So I can imagine what they do with actual tea and stuff, especially something like this that, especially today, is getting so popular, and for its health benefits and everything. Beautiful. Look at that. So always something you want to grow yourself. I don't know of any places that have actual plants for sale. People have told me of places that sell them, and they're out of stock, or they may not actually be the real plant. Just a heads up there. This particular plant, I have dozens now, originally came from a plant collector in South Florida, and does very well here in Florida. And despite what you may hear, it actually takes the cold very well. Actually prefers cooler weather, believe it or not. We've had a nice, long, cool winter, and it is just growing beautiful. So, there you guys go, Not only do you have to grow food, but sometimes you may need to grow something that'll give you that little power boost, Super strong, super sexy, 24-hour superpower, no toilet, no shower. You know what I mean? help you grow that food. So check out Illex Guayusa. Makes a great tea, or you can grind up the leaves and add that directly to your smoothies, or put it in capsules, or I don't like it, but you can even just chew the actual leaves. You know, they just taste like leaves, but you can do that too. So yeah, there you guys go. Grow that food and grow that energy, you know. Like I said. See you later. Like and subscribe wherever you happen to be watching this from, and let me know what you guys think about this in the comments, or however you want to let me know. Look at that. Beautiful. Got about 5 pounds of leaves here. Quite a bit, but it'll dry down to maybe like half a pound, or not even, of powder, or crunched up leaves. But beautiful leaves. Look at those. And the only way to grow this plant is from cuttings. And it does not produce any seed or anything like that. So you have to, propagate it vegetatively, which is not too hard. It's a little brown, but it does take a very long time to root. The cuttings will just literally sit there for weeks and weeks, and green and happy as can be, but they won't sprout, they won't root, and they'll just sit there. And then they'll eventually sprout and they'll send up roots. But it normally takes at least 2 months or so, even under a tent or something like that with rooting hormone. They can take quite a while to push out some roots. But after that, super easy to grow, super fast growing, and you just harvest the entire leaf, dry it, and there you go.